Be easy on yourself. Posted on October 24th, 2011. The non-physical energy forms, like thoughts, are easy to create and experience because their creation is instantaneous. But to allow physical manifestations like a stable mind, material abundance, and physical wellness involves time because there needs to be a condensation of energy to manifest something physically. Condensation of energy to create a physical reality takes time because it's a linear process involving constant movement of energy in one direction. Manifesting a stable mind, which is not prone to constant negative vacillations, is one of the most essential manifestations for a human being who wishes to experience a reality of well-being on a consistent basis. However, if your present reality involves a mind-brain that is mostly prone to negativity, then it's bound to take some time before the physical manifestation of a mind that's stable in its alignment with the positive. It's very important that you be patient with yourself and allow the time span for the movement of energy to manifest your physical reality. It's not possible to manifest a positive mind overnight. What happens biologically is that the brain builds neural pathways, which are mostly like thick ropes that keep gaining strength each time a pattern of thought is given attention or interest. If you've spent many years giving attention to negative thought patterns, there would be a presence of strong neural pathways in your brain for these thoughts. Also, the brain has the tendency to repeat the thought patterns which have a strong neural pathway. Thus it becomes a cycle of reinforcement where the pattern which is strong becomes stronger each day. If you've been inclined to negative thinking for a long time, it's bound to have created a strong neural pathway in your brain. And once you make a conscious shift towards positivity, it will take time before the old pathways are brought down and new pathways are built. A lot of people get frustrated that in spite of knowing the toxicity of negative thinking, their mind seems to keep generating negative thoughts. But scientifically, all that's happening is that the mind is repeating thoughts based on the old neural pathways, even though there has been a new understanding in your consciousness. The more you stay committed to your alignment with the positive, the more your mind will start building pathways for thought patterns of positivity. It's a steady process which happens on a daily basis. Also, as you stand disidentified with the negative thoughts, your mind will slowly break down the neural pathways that were associated with these negative thought patterns. For a while, your mind will swing back and forth between being strongly negative to being positive as you start committing consciously towards letting go of the negativity in the mind. This is the time you need to be easy on yourself and be patient with your mind instead of getting angry with it for being so slow in letting go of negativity. Remember that you were in a habit of being unconsciously identified with several negative thought patterns for many years, so you must allow at least a few months before your mind can let go of these patterns. It's almost like breaking out of a strong addiction. The start of a positive cycle in the mind. At some point in your journey towards aligning with positivity, you will notice that you no longer need to make a conscious choice anymore because your mind seems to be auto-tuned to being aligned with positive thoughts. You will also notice a cycle of positivity setting in with your reality reinforcing positive thought patterns and the strong neural pathways in your mind for positive thoughts, causing repetition of positive thoughts constantly in your thought space. It will be like your second nature to have an outlook of positivity towards life, and you will feel amazed at the ease with which realities of well-being and abundance flow in on a consistent basis. It's normal to feel a little skeptical or cynical about the power of positive thinking, especially when your mind is rooted in the habit of looking at life through a negative lens. Skepticism and cynicism, thoughts of doubt, are usually the main forces that keep you from making a strong commitment towards positivity or towards letting go of negativity through staying in a relaxed disidentification. A lot of people, after practicing being consciously positive for a bit, start doubting the effectiveness of this practice when they don't see immediate results happening in their reality. What needs to be understood is that a consistently positive reality can only manifest when you have a consistently positive mind, and a lot of your desired realities can only manifest out of a consistently positive mind. A vacillating mindset cannot create a consistent reality, and it takes time to allow the manifestation of a consistently positive mind, even from a biological standpoint. So be easy about it, and remember that each day is a progress towards that state of being. Usually one should be able to see some form of consistency within a period of 8 months when one stays committed to disidentifying with negativity.